Hey guys, it's Shikha here, and I wanted to have a brief conversation with you about crying. Um, I am a major crier. I am extremely emotional. I'll cry over the littlest things. The other day I was watching an episode of House, and Kuttner, one of my favorite characters, committed suicide in the show. He in real life he was going to go work for Obama and his campaign, so I think they have to get rid of him. But I mean, I knew all of that. I was aware of the fact that he left because he's going to work on a campaign. But I saw the scene and I saw him in his casket and I saw his colleagues crying and I couldn't help myself. I had tears in my eyes. I was crying. I was bawling my face off. I couldn't control myself. And then I reprimanded myself. I thought to myself, why do I have to control myself? Why do I have to keep myself from crying? Why am I so afraid to cry? Why can't I just cry because I feel like crying? And I think it's also because I am a major crier and I cry over the littlest things. So when I was really young, my parents would, tell me to stop crying, stop being such a baby, grow up, etc., etc. And even now, when I cry easily, my mom also, berates me. She's like, Why do you cry so easily? Why are you so weak?" And at first I used to believe that. I used to believe that I'm weak and that's the reason I cry. But then I realized that the people who are not weak, the people who are strong, they're the ones who cry. Because it shows strength to cry in order to show your emotions, to have those emotions up on the surface and let them go. It's actually weak to keep them back, in my opinion. If you are strong enough to show your opinion to your emotions to everyone else, to be vulnerable, to show your love for someone that you love, even though they might not love you back, to cry for something that means something to you, to care enough about something that matters, to show emotion in any way, shape, or form, I think is strength, not weakness. And so many of us, I think, take it the wrong way. We think that because we're controlling ourselves, because we're not showing emotion, we think that we're strong. But I think in order for you to be vulnerable, in order for you to be strong, in order for you to show yourself as your true self, you need to start showing more emotion in front of more people. Not only will that give you permission to be true to yourself and show the emotions as you wish, not hiding yourself from other people, but it'll give other people a chance to show their emotion to you. It's like the situation where two people are in love with each other, but they don't tell each other because they're afraid. If one person is not vulnerable and doesn't take the first step of saying, I love you, and letting that other person, giving the other person the chance to say, I love you back, they will never be together. One of the people the first person has to take that chance. They have to be vulnerable. They have to let go of that fear of judgment and of not hearing the I love you back. It isn't, the point isn't what the other people are going to do. The point is that you are vulnerable and you're able to show your true self. You're able to reveal yourself to the world. And as soon as you start living true to yourself, you'll notice that it becomes so much easier to do everything on this planet because everything is you're just being yourself. You don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to think about what kind of face you're supposed to show to the world. You're not going to have to think about it anymore. You just are. You're just being as you're supposed to be. And that is freeing itself because you don't have to think about anything anymore. You don't have to think about, okay, what kind of face do I present to this world? And what do I do for that person? And what do I do for this person? Because you're all the same everywhere. Because that's who you are. And you can't be someone else. And when someone asks you to be someone different, you know that they're not the right person for you. Because they're not letting you be who you want to be. They're not letting you be who you are meant to be. And so I feel like I want to reiterate the point. Showing emotion is actually a sign of strength. Hiding from your emotions is weakness. So it applies to not only women or females, but also to males. We have so many men who want to be vulnerable, who want to show emotion, but when they do, they're reprimanded for it. They're denigrated for it. They're told to be a man, or man up, or things like that. I mean, whatever the people say to them. And I want to remind them that, tell people it's a sign of strength. The fact that I'm showing emotion, that I'm vulnerable enough, that I'm able to be true to my emotions. I'm actually showing strength in this moment. And if they say anything to otherwise, if anything opposite to what you say, then they're wrong. And there's no point arguing with those people. You just have to walk away from them. But you have to do what is true to you and true to yourself. So be vulnerable, show emotion. And if those people do not appreciate you for it, then kick those people out to the curb. Those people are not meant to be in your life. Those people are not meant to be in your life because they're not appreciating you for who you are. So get rid of them. They're not supposed to be there anyways. And if you want to live true to yourself, you need to be surrounded by people who care about you, who want you to be your true self, who want you to be vulnerable, who want you to show every part of you, no matter what it is, no matter how much you love it or hate it or whatever it might be. So I hope that this video helps you. This is just something that's so important to me. I just want to share it with you guys. Again, my name is Shikha, and if you guys are interested, you can join my free Facebook group, The Millionaire Hippie. If not, I'll talk to you guys next time around. Bye for now.